Good morning. Welcome to a recap of the day 4 tiny account challenge. So here is what we got for today. Excuse me. So yeah, we can see what I did. I bought a 606 call at 9:43. I bought it for 112, and at 9:54 I sold it for 121. Yes, that's the only thing I did. Okay. So before 8:30, I I wanted to do small caps, but I never got any that was okay. So I finally decided, at 8:30, I'm stopping. I'm preparing for the SPY. And I use ES to prepare for SPY. So I came over here. I did my overnight high, my levels, all those nice stuff. Yesterday high of day, overnight low, all that. Okay, so at 9:30 the market opens above VWAP. When a stock opens above VWAP, I wait for it to retrace to VWAP. So it did come down to VWAP. It opens on this purple line, comes down to VWAP. Then I wait for it to go up. If it if so it went up here, I wait for it to go up, and then my my position will be taken when there is a retracement and a close above VWAP. So here it retraced, didn't close above VWAP, no entry. It showed green over here, didn't close above VWAP, no entry, no close above VWAP, close above VWAP. Then I'm like, okay, so I'm about to enter now. Now I look for the next green candle. No green candle, no green candle. Then the doji here, it comes in, initially green, I enter, okay? And then once I enter here, then it starts going up, up, up. It overcomes the open, and then it reaches the overnight high, and then it stalls, and then it comes down all the way back to viewer. Then it goes up, and I'm like, okay, at this point, it's gonna go above the open and the overnight high to make a new high. Unfortunately, it didn't. So then it comes down again. And as it is coming down here, now I am worried because I'm thinking, okay, we have here this high here and a lower high here and another lower high here. I'm like, no, this means the stock is coming down. And if you see over here, this is a lower low here. Okay, so it's coming down, and I say no. I exited here only for it to flash, and then of course it creates another lower low, and then of course now it starts its own shenanigans. Yeah, so that's how it is. That's how I ended up like this. Initially, when it was at the overnight high, I was here. I was 30 here, 30 USD when it was up here. Unfortunately, I didn't take it, and that was one mistake I made. This here, not taking at the overnight high. When you take a trade here, the open is the first target, and if you see there is very strong momentum, like here there was very strong momentum going to the open, and then here the momentum wasn't that strong going to the overnight high. This should even have told me, you know what, things aren't very strong here, so that if I never exited here, I shouldn't have exited on this candle. Yeah, so yeah, I didn't. And then, of course, I paid a small price for that. Another thing that shouldn't have told me that the exit shouldn't be around here is this. If you look, I'm on 1 minute. Normally, I'm normally on the 5 minute. And today, when the market opened, I was on 1 minute. I didn't change it. Normally, I would go to the 5 minute. So on the 1 minute here, you see the TTM squeeze is coming down. showing um, a lack of strength on the upside. And here the MACD is also, the MACD lines, they have crossed over. It crossed over here, and then they are divergent even more as it goes downwards. The histograms are red and growing in number, in size. And then by the time I enter, of course, it seems like there was some recovery. First yellow line, and then of course reds, and then another yellow line as I entered. Yeah, but the fact that this was happening like this meant maybe the market wasn't that very strong, and I shouldn't have respected that. And again, the other thing is it had just hit the 6100, and that can be a barrier. You know, the whole number for years, like 6050, 60, 6,000, 6050, 6100, 6150. Those ones are you know, the 100 number, the 50 number. Those ones are strong numbers, and sometime when it goes above it a little and then comes below it, that 6100 can become a barrier. As you can see over here, I think it makes, yeah, it creates another barrier over here. Where is it? Over here. So it creates a barrier, and then here 6101, another barrier, and then now it's struggling. The market is struggling. So to be green, that's one. If you look at it in the 5 minutes, let me see, 5 minutes. What is happening over here in 5 minutes? If you look, the market actually, from the time the market opens, it was only trying to converge, and then it converged and crossed over, and it has not crossed back back together again. And then the TTM squeeze was showing the signs of going down, 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 creates red, a few greens, and then red, red, red. So yeah, so showing some weakness. With that, even though I entered here at viewer, exit shouldn't have been around here. Okay, so that's that for today. No more trade, of course. This is a tiny account. You don't want to go in and out. Initially, in the old days, what I would do would be, if I see that I didn't take my profit, my $30 profit, what I would do would be to go and trade again and try and recover. You see, and normally when I don't recover the $30 here, I would be looking like, okay, I really need that $30. So I would not have taken here, and then it would have come up here, and then when it reaches here, you know, this is the second coming. In the second coming, the options would have reduced in value. So still I would not have gotten the $30. And then I would leave it again. I would not take it again. And then it would come down. And then it would go up. No $30. And then it would come down. It would go up. By this time now, maybe only 50% remains. And I would be very unhappy. And sometime I just leave it until the end of the day, and you never get anything. Maybe you get zero. Or if you are lucky, if the market starts turning up, you will have something really huge. But that's not trading. That's gambling. So yeah, it's good to respect levels. Okay, okay, guys. Come again. Come tomorrow for day 5, and see you.